One of the concerns that I see a lot of people run into with their businesses, especially online, is that I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I should be further along than I am right now. And I'm purposefully producing this video right now with, as I like to call it, a whole lot more stuff behind me than what you actually need. I've got a powerhouse of a computer with, I think, 4 different monitors total. And just because this is set up, I can do this. Echo, set the studio lights to purple. Watch this. It worked. Okay, yeah, not necessary. I point this out because we often play this comparison game. We get into this trap where we're looking at where we are right now and running a comparison of that to where others are. And just remember, everybody's on some kind of a journey of their own. And over time, we find these places where people pivot. They start speaking to a different audience. They move into another business. They find a better way to talk about what they do. Go find stuff of me online. Back when I was significantly heavier in weight than I am today. And yes, videos where I had hair before I gave up and just shaved it all off. I'm on a different pathway than what I was on many years ago. And just these days, seeing one-to-one clients in my business is not the only thing that I do. This whole idea of comparison and that trap, I got to point a couple of things out here. It was around 2016, 2017 that I kind of had a major epiphany. And it goes around to a quote. I don't know if it's something that Mark Twain, really, I think his name was Samuel Clemens, but went by Mark Twain. I forget if this is something he said himself. That's annoying me now. Echo, set the studio lights to white. Okay, that's better for the camera lighting here. I don't know if this is something that he said himself or it's something he wrote in one of his writings as perhaps one of his characters, like Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer, those people. But there's the phrase that the person who tells the truth doesn't have to remember what they said. And something clicked within me when I first heard that and read that, because it was this place where I can see where in some of the stuff I was doing in my business online many years ago, I was turning on the Jason Linett character. I was stepping into the Jason Linett identity, and I was tired and I was just burned out and just enough was enough. And something clicked to suddenly go, just be yourself everywhere. So the way that I'm engaging with all of you right now, even in this video, the way that I'm teaching people in a workshop, the way that I am with private one-to-one clients, the way that I am around family members, my kids, it's the same. This is about the time frame where I got rid of the blue shirt, got rid of the purple tie. I kept a lot of the purple clothing, and yes, the curtains match as well. But it was really where just finding my own voice and simply stepping into being me and being more comfortable with that. And even over time, getting to know who I am more and more. Now, this relates to business. This relates to business because it's also around this time frame where I became more comfortable showing up on camera. I became more comfortable showing up without this tightly scripted thing. And even so, right now, I'm not using the high production stuff for the filming of this. We might get fancy with the edits. We might get fancy with the post-production because, oh, that's fun. But it's also just this ability to run the business sitting on my laptop, turn on my camera, turn on my smartphone, and produce something, respond to an email, or go into an online community, whatever social media platforms I'm using that day, and just simply answer a question as myself. And sometimes it might be, hey, that's why we're offering this thing. But then other ways, it's that whole what I call relationship funnel, which is not as high-tech as it sounds. Know, like, trust, then they buy. It's that ability just to embrace that right now, what changes in your world when you step into this understanding that you are in the right place right now for where you ought to be. You have the right experiences right now, up until now, in terms of where you need to have gone. And the next steps you're about to take are the right steps for you. And there's things you're going to learn in terms of what you're going to do. There's things you're going to learn in terms of what not to do. And that's part of this bigger journey that we're all on as people. This was a marketing video that's becoming very, very lofty and very bigger picture of the world. But I share that because this whole thing of this comparison trap, you got to cut that stuff out. And over time, it's about finding that voice, being comfortable with who you are, as well as having some systems to bring that out to the right audience consistently, easily, and in a way that now people truly respond to you. So the one person you need to compete with the most is yourself. And every year it's about doing better and better.